Well, a very good afternoon to you all. Hope you're doing good. Uh, I'm doing good, but a little bit concerned. I always have a little thing, but I want to just welcome my friends on, Facebook and on YouTube. Very good afternoon to you all. Yeah, I still have a little brought up, but I have to talk a little bit about this. Um, I just want to say my sympathies to all the teachers and the students at Tivoli, that's the school. Um, Such an unfortunate incident. It's just so sad. I sat listening to the news today, and I really, I was really out of it. You know, um, I shed a tear because when a child is going to hit a female, never mind his teacher, it's such, you know, when we get to that stage, something is wrong. And then the poor principal, she heard about it and she fainted and she's in the hospital. We just have to continue praying for our teachers, praying for small people, praying for schools. It's just a rotten place to be. I was really overwhelmed today. I stood for a while at the window, just looking out and wondering when is this going to stop. Um, and you see it happening with our adults too. Nobody has respect for the laws of the land. Everybody's up in police face and soldier faces and stuff. Everybody have rights all of a sudden. Nobody is respecting anybody. Respect and good governance and manners and everything just gone through the door. Nobody, you know, who is going to be held accountable? Something has to give. We cannot continue like we're just acting like wild beasts. How can a child hit a teacher? Seriously? When I was going to primary school, you couldn't even pass teacher. You couldn't even run in the corridor when you see teacher coming. You have to break up. Um, I don't know. Homes, the homes are having a problem, and we need to stop blaming it on COVID because this all started long before COVID. A lot of parents have been so very permissive. Long, long time parents have been going over school. So if you talk to the child and you talk too hard and teacher, you just decide that, guess what? You don't have to talk to my people like that. So coming over school. You remember what upon a time them was drawing them slippers and them gone over school? They attack teachers. So it's a long time this been going on. We need to stop it. It ain't cute. Mm-mm. It ain't cute. So I ranted. So good afternoon to all my friends on Facebook and YouTube. What is that must say again?
Like, comment,
Like, comment,
yeah, share,
share.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
I can't remember.
subscribe.
And subscribe.
Yeah.
Thanks, Timoy. Oh, I'm from the old school. We can't remember all these things. So today we're going to talk to one of my big, small people now. And you can never even guess who she is. Yes, her little daughter used to be on the program, and then she went back home. So I welcome my guest today. Mhm. My very special guest. And who is my guest today?
Hi, Aunty Colleen. How are
Hi, this
you?
is Jody and Paul from Lionel Town, from the Washington Primary School. Jody, how are
Hi.
you today?
Good. I'm trying to get my camera the right
Okay.
spot.
I tell you, see what is happening internationally. Oh my God. Trust me. Jody, welcome to Small People. But you're big people now, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Jody K. Dawkins. Jody K. Dawkins is here every day. Hi, Jody K. And she's saying, wow. Hi, Jody. Oh my goodness. Everybody is calling out to you. Daphne Thompson, Verona, uh, Marvin Murphy. Somebody said we need prayers in school. Boy, I don't even know. It's too much. But today we have Jordan Hall. And Jordan is going to talk with us today. You remember Auntie? Yes, Auntie Lorna. I remember the Colemans from Water Lane. I can't say Lionel Town because they were just put on the kids. Jody, how are you today?
I am doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well. It's good to see you, Jody.
Same here.
She's up. So, for all the persons who may not remember Jody, and some of them they do, let us jog their memories about
Sure.
Jody. Who is Jody and Hall back in the day?
Back in the day, I would say I was shy
Mhm,
little girl. Auntie used to tell me every day, "Oh, we gotta call Auntie Colleen," and I think that was the most interaction I've had with people
mhm,
because I really didn't have many friends. But yeah, pretty shy, not outspoken unless I was on the radio. That was
mhm,
kind of my getaway where I could talk
mhm.
and say things with my friends online. Well, Basilia, Colleen, Kristen,
Yeah.
Sade. But yeah, so that kind of built my public speaking
Mhm.
ability to be able to just express myself online and not online, but over the radio.
Back in the days, radio.
Back in the days, yes.
Yes. Yeah. What did you? I mean, Auntie Lorna was really, really very instrumental in you doing
Yep.
all your assignments. So you had the community corner. What did you like about doing that? Because you had to do it
um
well for Auntie Lorna.
well, when she developed that whole thing, community corner
Mhm,
with everyone, and for me, Auntie usually did everything basically. Auntie
mhm,
wrote all my scripts. Auntie wrote all my things for me to read online, all
mhm,
my assignments that you would give us. So I had to
mhm,
hand it to Auntie. She did everything.
mhm,
Um, and she was very instrumental in making sure that I was prepared, I was ready for the program, I had everything I needed,
mhm,
and just she was awesome. She's just
mhm,
great.
mhm. You had a good time, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Because it was a whole string of you from Lanelton, the
From
four
Lionel
B
slash Water Lane.
water. Right. We have to make sure we get that. But then you became small people champion. What was that like for you?
It was different for me
Mm-hmm,
because growing up we really didn't have a lot of programs that was pertaining to us.
mm-hmm,
So growing up and being a small people champion helped to pave the way for me to grow my children up to be whatever I wanted to be, or for
mm-hmm,
them to be whatever they want to be, to strive for excellence, for them to not just say, "Hey, I'm a child, I can't achieve something."
mm-hmm.
It was different, but it was pretty cool. It was pretty awesome.
You had some trips that you went on. So you went to Coconut Park, then you went to a dinner.
Yep, I went to
Then
Boscobel.
what?
Remember, I won that one. That was like
Yes,
the first
yes. Tell me about that. Tell me about that.
one. That was like I think it was a weekend trip that I
Yeah,
won to
yeah.
Boscobel. Yeah, before they closed. That was awesome. I got to bring my family.
And you enjoyed that.
Yes,
And then there was a church service too that you had to deliver. And then
yes,
there's this little Jody. She's wearing glasses and she's just doing everything that Auntie says she's supposed to do and doing it
yeah.
well. So you were a superstar at school?
Not really. I was a nerd.
She's wearing these thick glasses. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Um, what was the best part for you? Because we used to have this exercise with the Psalm 119. Was that in your time? Yes.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
That well, Auntie was always next to me, and we had to find the scripture, or
Mhm.
that it was crazy because you have to find it in time by the time
Fast.
you read
Right.
it.
Yes.
But Auntie was always quick. Auntie was just like, "Okay, it's this one."
Yeah.
So,
But you had a group of friends from Water Lane
yep.
and they all went to Watsonton too. So it seemed to me No, I'm thinking that you all dominated small people.
We all went to the same church as well,
Right, right. And the same basic
and
school.
the same school. Yeah,
So, now you all became stars at school. How was that?
it wasn't different. It was the
Mm-hmm,
same things.
mm-hmm,
It wasn't we didn't really stand out as much as
mm-hmm.
people would
But
think we did,
right,
because
but everybody.
we grew up in that town and everybody knew us, so it was normal for them,
Mm-hmm,
for when we called in and when we were on the radio, and
mm-hmm,
it was normal for them to listen to us and hear us
mm.
and
And
see
so
us
so
every
you
day.
didn't feel like a superstar at that time. Then you
At
just
that
was just
time, no.
you were just doing your stuff. Even at
Right.
church, everybody was like Jody, 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 because it was a small church.
Yes.
Right, right. Um, what what is it that you think parents are not doing? Because Janae also became a part of the program too when she was
Yeah,
here.
when she was there. Yes.
Tell us about that.
Well, she's right here right now. Do you want to say hi, Janae?
Sure. So Janae was also a part of Small People. Janae and
On the
Chrissy and Cher, right? They are
Yes.
right. And so
So
Janae's
this is Shay.
hi Janae.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Good. Right. So Janae was also part of the seriously, these children are growing so very fast. How old is Janae now?
Janae's 12.
Oh my goodness. And then there's Genesis.
And there's Genesis. Genesis, come. RJ
Okay.
just went down to sleep, so we won't get to see RJ. He's awake?
She
Oh,
has
he's
three
awake.
children.
We'll bring him.
Okay.
Come.
So there's Janae, there's
This
Genesis.
side.
This is the Jodian Hall crew, right?
Yes, it's my crew.
Oh,
Come on. This is Genesis.
hi, Genesis. Hello. She's shy.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
And there's RJ.
And there's
Oh,
RJ.
oh my goodness. Oh, wow. So this is Jodian's family. So
Yes.
tell me about Jodian now. What is Jodian doing? Because you were in the army, right? At
Air
one stage,
Force.
the
Air
Air Force.
Force.
Hmm. Right? Tell us about it.
um
Oh, that's my hair. He put it away.
okay, never mind. Okay, so Air Force active duty, I did dental assisting,
All right,
but
hold on 1 minute, Jody. I gotta do some business, or else I'll be in trouble. The time by Hummingbird Security Limited, building a safer Jamaica, is 4:15 on the Sound of Love 101. We're talking with one of our small people turned big people, Jody and Hall from Lionel Town. All right, Jody. So you're what, the Air Force? Tell me about it.
active duty, I did dental assisting, but now I am a reservist, so I do healthcare management
Mm-hmm,
for them. As a civilian, on my other job, I do program management.
mm-hmm,
So I'm in charge of budgets and strategic planning and all that fun stuff for my Air Force commander and my group. I have 5 squadrons beneath me, and that consists of hundreds of pilots. So basically, I have to maintain pilot logs and pilot everything, just make sure they're they're good and they're set to fly, and my group's good, and we have a good budget, money wise. But
do you like what you're doing now?
I do. It's fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we actually can take trips with the pilots. Sometimes they'll take you out different
Mm-hmm.
islands, different places.
Mm.
But yeah, it's fun.
Nice. Right. We're gonna look at some of the comments and hear what some of the persons are saying. Edna Skin said, "Wow, such beautiful children. Verona, lovely kids. Jackie
Oh,
Cook,
thanks.
beautiful family. Wow, they just Um, Elaine Shand says,
Chrissy!
good afternoon, Auntie
That's
Colleen. I
Chrissy!
remember you. It's Chrissy.
That's Chrissy!
um, Anne-Marie Lewis says, good to see you, Jody. Remember, you normally doing the link up when you got through in the evening. So they were like once they locked the program because they have to link up all of them, it was something else. Marva Shaw says, blessings, Jody. Jacqueline from Clarendon says, evening, Auntie Colleen. Edna says what? Small people show. What is Edna saying? Let me hear what
Auntie
Edna.
Colleen, go on to the dog. Go on to the dog, Auntie Colleen. Me no know.
Oh, she
Auntie
talking.
Colleen, me no know. Me no know. Me just have to say, Father Jesus, hurry up and come.
All right.
Come down.
She's talking about the things that's happening at the school. All right. Edna says the more I see these show and see how well you help to groom these small people who are now big people, you deserve an award. Oh, I take a bow for that. Marva Shaw says blessings, Jody. Jody time really flies. Nisi says I do remember them. Auntie Colleen, bless you for your good work. Thank you so much. Jacqueline says nice hearing you again, Jody. Um, Nice hearing you again, Jody. Nice seeing you too, Jody. Really, really lovely. How do you feel now? Because you've done all of this, and when you were doing all of the rounds and stuff with Auntie behind you and pushing you and stuff, you were having just fun.
Yeah. Except for when we used to do the exam things, that was not fun because I was stuck studying.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because there was a JIS quiz that you had to
Yes.
do.
Yes.
And so it's a competition. And so you all had to drive into Kingston on Heritage Day, I think it was. Coley, yourself, and Chrisan had to come into Kingston. And I think you all want to.
Yes.
Yes.
We
So they
usually
were
did.
great ambassadors. Valerie Cooper says you did well. Thank you. Good afternoon, Auntie Colleen. Jody, her family is beautiful. Loved the program for real. That's Garni bless. Bill Morris says, done a marvelous job. Right. So you had a good time growing up as a child. When you think about, when you were growing up, how special you were. What is happening with our children now? Are you seeing that with our children, with some of our children?
Yes. I think children nowadays, they do not have a good structure.
Mm-hmm.
I can't speak for Jamaica, but I can speak for here in America. There's no structure. You can't really discipline them as how we used to be disciplined back in the day. And I think that's what's lacking: is structure, discipline,
Mm-hmm.
and the time that parents spend with their children. Like that is crucial to an upbringing of a
Mm-hmm.
child. Like the parent has to be there. The parent has to, spend time with their children, figure out what their child likes, like to
Mm-hmm.
do, and just immerse yourself in a family time.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what kids nowadays need.
Because I also think that with the small people, with the success that the small people show had back in the day, it wasn't because of you children, because you were
It
not
was
going to call.
parents.
You were not going to call no radio
Yeah.
station to sing no song. But Auntie says you
Yep.
get home by X time
Yeah.
and you have to do your community corner report.
Yes.
And Auntie has all the books.
Yes. And everything for me to read, it's right there, ready to go.
All right, Nikisha says, Jody, you should have all of the crew on this evening. Oh, well, we're gonna get some more of them and to see what you go through. You have a beautiful family. Thank you so much, Nikisha, for sharing this with Jody. Um, Garni Bless says, I remember the heritage quiz. I won a pink blanket once. Who is that? That's Coley or Chrisan? That's Coley or Chrisan. I don't remember who that is. Who won a pink blanket? Who won the pink blanket? I
I
don't
don't
remember.
remember.
I don't remember. I don't even think you know what you want. I have no
Nope.
idea what I don't even think you know what you want. So what about your friends from small people? Chrisan and Coley and the rest of the gang.
We still talk. We still have our online presence with each other
Mm-hmm.
on social media.
Mm-hmm.
You know, still keeping contact with each other.
And your children, what are you doing with your children? What are you saying to your three now? How are you bringing them up? I know you don't have
Um,
auntie up there now, but
similar to how I grew up
Mm-hmm.
with discipline, with structure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I am a little bit more laid back than Auntie used to be. Don't tell her I said that.
I think
Hope
she's
she's not listening.
she said Joe, she would say Jody,
Yep.
right? You know, but Right. And so, yes, what are some of the things you do to ensure that they are protected? One, two, that they understand how to communicate with other persons, how not to trust everybody, because that's a factor too, especially
Yeah.
where you are. Right. How
Yes.
what do you say to them?
They my little one Genesis, she does not speak to strangers at all. You saw when she came on,
Mm-hmm.
she's so shy. She's super shy. She does not talk to strangers. I do not force her
Mm-hmm.
to speak to whoever she doesn't want to speak to.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I do let them know, like, in this day and age, there are people out there who will try to kidnap them or will
Mm-hmm.
try to take them away. I try my best. If it's school, I try to pick them up from school, from extracurricular activities. I try to be present. I try to be there. I just make sure that my presence is always known for my kids. Like, I always have a listening ear, no matter what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it Now it's so hard to try and figure out how to be there. Now I have to be in three different places at once because of the three of them, but I have to make it work,
Mm-hmm.
just so that they feel secure and that they feel that I am there for them.
Are you afraid? Are you feeling afraid when you
I
hear
do
what's
not.
happening?
My other half is a sheriff's officer, so I kind of feel safe.
Mm-hmm.
We do break up the time that we, have to be there for each of the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And where I live, it's pretty, I would say, pretty safe.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have that issue,
Mm-hmm.
thank God. But I've seen and heard stories of, close to us, where children were just walking on the street and somebody might kidnap them. Like, the kids can't be found
Right.
because somebody drove a car up and grabbed them and threw them in the car. So, yeah, I like I said, I just try to be present, try to pick them up from the bus, try to pick them up from school, from
Mm-hmm.
extracurriculars. Just talk to them about not talking to strangers, not engaging
Right.
with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of where I stand while I'm, parenting.
And it's so different from what you're accustomed to, because you're accustomed to living in a community, going to school in that community, going to church in that community, having the aunties and the uncles who will look after you. But
Yes.
where you are now, you can't do that.
No,
Really, you
not
can't.
not at
You have
all.
to be very. And how are the children feeling? Do they feel boxed in?
No, they're not boxed in at all.
Mm-hmm.
They're allowed to go outside. They're
Mm-hmm.
allowed to play with the children that live in my development.
Mm-hmm.
They're allowed to do that. So it's not like they're stuck inside the house and they can't
Mm-hmm.
go outside, and
Mm-hmm.
they're stuck in their room all the time.
Mm-hmm.
They're allowed to go outside, and it's
Mm-hmm.
it's second nature to them. They're used to it by now. So
Mm-hmm.
they're fine.
All right, looking at some of the comments, someone said, "This is awesome. It appears the active small people at the beginning of this marvelous station are successful. I'm so proud hearing these young people. I feel so old. I was a young woman then. Me too. I was younger. I was younger. I want to see who that one was. Then um, Sharned says, Good afternoon, Auntie Colleen. When you connect, it brings back memories. Thank you so much. Blessings, Auntie Colleen. Your babies are grown. Edna, it was fun those days when they would do their small people assignments. And Auntie Colleen would teach them to speak proper English and then take them to Disney. No, Jody didn't get to go Disney on that trip, right?
No, but I've been like four times
I
already
can
since then.
imagine. Is Jody the one who would have done the link up? No, what was it? You who did the link up, or Julian?
Most of the time, but if one of us got through before the other, then we would do it. So it didn't matter who.
Who, right? Angela Hackett says, lots of memories with the small people. Sharon Hunter says, Hi, Jody. Nice to see you. Proud of you, Auntie Colleen. Indeed, you're doing a wonderful job. Yeah, everybody's shouting out to you. Let me see if I can get some more comments. Comments for We're Talking with Jody and Hall.
Yes, Auntie Colleen, good evening. I remember your small people. When you talk to one, you have to talk to
Everybody.
all. Big up my girl.
Jody, it is so nice having you this afternoon, and everybody remember. They all remember you, you know. And we're so, that's how she always. And she was tiny, so tiny. Um, her getting her gift at the Coconut Park, going to the various church services. I'm
And
really
Mona.
and Mona, yes, they had to be a part of the giving back. That's Sir John Golding Rehab. Sharon Hunter says, "Hi Jody, nice to see you. Proud of you, Auntie Colleen. Indeed, you are doing a wonderful job." I thank you, Jody. I am so proud of you. You look just the same, just a little bigger, but I'm so happy for you and happy for your family. And I wish for you all nothing but good things, you know.
Thank you.
Angela says, from your turn, she said, parents were a part of their children then, and now they're sold out to social media. But that's true, you know, because back in your day, Auntie would sit and do all the assignments and wait until you get home. And the minute you get home, maybe you just drink a little juice and then you have to be on the radio at four
Yeah.
o'clock. No
Yeah.
joking about that. So it's not so much the small people who were the ones who wanted to be on the radio. It's their parents who saw what it is that would come of these children. And, you know, you learned to be confident, you know. Elaine Shan says, I enjoy every one of your small people, Auntie Colleen. Suzette says, I remember the Clarendon crew. They are from my church. Suzette Barrett. Um, and Natoya says, Hi, Jody. I'm so proud of you. How is your auntie and uncle? How is,
They're good.
yeah, Auntie
Hi, Uncle
Long is
London.
there.
He's
And
listening on
Uncle
the
Brendan is
radio.
watching and listening. Okay. Suzette says, I remember the Clarendon crew. Right. And Marcia July says, Hi, Jody. Nice to see you. Thank you so much, Marcia. We thank you. So, Jody, you want to shout out to anyone before we go?
Sure. My grandma, my uncle still, all my uncles, all my cousins. Auntie, hi. I think she's at work. She's not listening, but I'm gonna just say hi anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Hi,
We're
Uncle
here.
Glendon. Auntie
Chrissy.
Dawn, everybody.
Yes.
Hi.
I thank you so much, Jody. Small People Champion for 19 what? 96 it
I,
was.
I I don't remember.
See, she don't remember. It was good really talking with you, but we can't leave you before you say whoosh, we're out of here.
Whoosh, we're out of here.
Bye, Jody. Bye, Genesis.
Bye.
Bye, Janae. Bye, Janae, and
RJ.
bye, RJ. Give my love to the rest of the family. All right.
Okay.
Take care, Jody. Bye bye.
Bye, Colleen.
Bye. It's another one of our small people, Jody and Hall. Thank you so much, Tony K, and thank you, Timoy. Laurel says Jody brings tears to my eyes. You need to get. Oh gosh, Laurel, you're gonna make me slow down and cry the whole day now. But I'm not crying, but for morning I feel sad because of what's happening. But we still have good people around. Wonderful. I think Love 101 is a wonderful station. It's truly the family station. If anybody tell you otherwise, just call me. Just call us and come call me. Good afternoon. Thanks, Timoy.